Jake, and this is...
Okay, I'll just leave.
Okay, bye. Hey, what's up? I'm Jake.
I'm Cortland.
And this is Mixtape. So today we're going to be talking about the Individuality project our photography teacher, Miss Perkins, created.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna interview her, and we're gonna be like asking her about like why she chose to do this project.
You guys have all seen the Individuality portraits that are hanging on the wall throughout the school. So I had the honors of getting my picture taken and having it put up by Student Services because, I mean, look at me, right? Anyway, this is Miss Perkins, and she is the photography teacher. What classes do you teach exactly?
Photo 1, Photo 2, and Photo Portfolio and AP Testing and 2D Design.
So what inspired you to create the Individuality project?
After the graffiti and stuff happened with Free State, then we thought about really looking at people as being individuals instead of just being a school or Lawrence High, and really celebrating people that are different.
Yeah.
What do you want to accomplish with the Individuality project?
Really what I wanted to accomplish is I've always been a little bit different, but not necessarily in terms of skin color. I've just been an artist. I've been a creative person. I had a big discussion as a class, you know, are you guys willing to do this? You know, we might get, you know, fast people saying something bad to us, like you can't speak because you don't know anything about that. So that's why we expanded it not just to diversity, but to individuality, because it seems like anybody who is in a creative field really tends to feel a little bit different than everybody else. The comments that I put out, I didn't connect them with anybody's face, but I still got their voices.
I've had several people like, is that your quote? And I'm like, no. Because they'll ask me because it was right by my picture, and they're like, that's a long quote, and I'm like, I didn't create it. Thanks.
Right, and so people, when they feel like they're anonymous, then they'll say more about what they feel. People saying, oh, you know, I like everybody. But it's like, well, do you actually talk to everybody? No. So
I don't like everyone. Just put that out there.
Yeah.
There's quite a few people I do not like. Anyway,
so get some honesty. Get some honesty out there about what is going on. My point is, I don't like discussing issues of diversity or Martin Luther King Day or Native American culture, like, oh, let's do this month. I think everybody's an individual and that we should all be discussing it all the time.
Exactly, because you don't get a white people day, you get a, it's not white people history month or whatever you call it, you know, it's kind of like, why do black people only get a month for it and Native Americans only, you know, all this kind of stuff. So I think I completely agree with you and what you're. How did you feel when the administration took down all your posters? At
first I really felt violated, and I really just felt angry. I mean, it was over my lunch hour that I found out, and I just left. I actually went shopping at Goodwill. So, because I just had to like get away because I was so like mad. We're trying to do something that's against the grain, which they keep saying, have these conversations.
Yeah, but yet the administration is not willing to put themselves out there and have the conversations with us students and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So,
Did they ever say why the administration took the posters down?
They said, well, I thought you just wanted them up for 2 weeks. I think there were problems about the stickiness of what was hanging on the wall. It's not like a little poster for a bake sale. I mean, it's people's faces.
Exactly, and obviously if we put our work into, our effort into having our picture taken, then it meant something to us, and we wanted something, you know, we wanted ourselves out there. It's a way to put ourselves out there without being maybe humiliated directly to our face or being made fun of and stuff like that. It's just, you know, plus walking by it every day, I know for me, walking by it, I just look at myself, I'm just like, dang, I'm gorgeous. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so it's just something about walking by your face every day, you're just kind of like, it's awesome, that's me, you know.
I do think the irony of what happened, we really thought the students were going to destroy the posters.
That's what you thought, okay.
We thought the students were going to do something to them.
But actually it was the administration. That's kind of ironic. Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like for someone and for the administration trying to put themselves out there, like, be who you are, and they want you, you know,
courageous conversation.
Exactly, and they want you to feel like you're welcomed at school, and then for them to just tear down your posters and throw them away, like, nah. Okay, well, thank you for coming today and talking and telling us how you actually feel about the project and then explaining to students who don't know exactly what it is about. Okay, so this is Rachel McNamee. She is a, no, you can introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Okay, hi, I'm Rachel McNamee, and I'm a senior.
Turn up. Okay, her picture was one of the pictures along with mine that were also hung in the hallways for the Individuality projects. So we're gonna ask you a couple questions about how you felt like it went and stuff like that.
Awesome.
So why did you choose to participate in this event?
Oh, well, I'm in the portfolio class, and so technically it was like mandatory for us. It was really uncomfortable, but we finally decided to do it. And then as I was like getting my picture taken, the more I wanted everybody else to get into it. So.
How do you feel when you walk past your face every day?
I get really nervous, to be honest. I made the weirdest face I could actually think of. I don't know, I get like this knot in my stomach, but then it just makes me laugh.
If you were here next year again, would you do it again?
Definitely.
If you were here next year again, would you do it again?
Let me try again. Okay, so if you were here next year, would you do it again? And
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, I definitely would, just because like now that it's actually out there and stuff, I feel a lot more comfortable.
So what impact do you think the Individuality project will have on students?
I think it will have like a crazy awesome impact on everybody. Like people will branch out more and realize that it's okay to be different. It's okay to have like a different style or a different personality. Like we're all weird.
That's so cute.
I know, right? I feel you guys. Like.
Okay, well thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Just say I'm self-centered. I'm not self-centered. I don't know if you guys don't know that. I'm actually pretty. I don't know what's not self-centered. Like my ego is this big. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so
Not self-centered would be modest.
Okay, then I'm modest. Like. Anyway, so if you have any questions or comments
Or ideas,
yes, ideas. We're gonna see next
leave
time
them in the comment section
below.